All right, we have a brand new beer from a location that we have not touched upon yet. This is from Helltown Brewing, which is in Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania. I believe that's on the western portion of the state, the Pittsburgh area. And basically, all of their labels look just like this, except with a different beer name at the bottom for the different various brews. This beer we're doing is their Mischievous Brown Ale, which is an English brown ale. So it's much in the style of Newcastle Brown Ale, Samuel Smith's Nut Brown. This one in particular, of course, is from the US of A, however, unlike Newcastle and Samuel Smith. It's the 13th ranked English Brown Ale, according to Beer Advocate. And we're looking for a maltier, sweeter kind of taste, the roasted notes. You probably know the drill by now. I'm having a real hard time positioning this camera to the right area. Kind of a lower label, as you can see, lower than the camera is giving it on the screen. So as far as this brewery, not really much to talk about, not really much as far as the history of it. I did see that it was started in 2011 by a guy named Sean Gentry and several home brewing friends. They got a 15-barrel brewing system from Colorado, a used 15-barrel brewing system. Then they set it up in a shop in an old mechanic's garage, and that's where they still operate as of 2020. I did see they have a few different tap rooms around the country. They're mostly centered, I guess, around Pennsylvania, Western PA, and Eastern PA, and their beers are supplied to all over the state. However, I did see that they had a tap room, I believe, in Houston, Texas, among other places, so they do some things around the country, it looks like, in other regions of the country. According to the description for Mischievous Brown Ale, it says it's a traditional Southern English-style brown ale that combines generous amounts of European malts and minimal American hops. They use the nugget hop varietal. As far as malts, UK Pale Ale, German Munich, Chocolate, and Crystal. And it comes into us at 5.5% ABV, right in that range between 4 and 7% that we're used to with this style. I didn't see the IBUs on here. I don't know if it's on the label or not. They have a double IPA. I was looking, and it seems to have a lot of reviews on it, and this is the second most reviewed beer. So I guess their flagship maybe you can consider to be the double IPA. So let's pour into this Pilsner glass here, see what we got with the brown ale. I know this is not the perfect vessel for this style of beer. Usually the pint glass is, but my pint glass is currently in the dishwasher, which I'm probably going to get yelled at for having a pint glass in the dishwasher, not hand washing it myself, but gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So we see that brown pour that we're kind of used to with this style. Not very translucent, transparent, so there's a lot of stuff going on. Gigantic khaki brown head, about 4 fingers or so. So it's got a nice healthy body, healthy tone to it, as we get the aroma now of Helltown Brewing's Mischievous Brown Ale. Very, very roasty. It's right top of the nose. Chocolatey, malty. Just that roasted goodness that you kind of get almost like a chestnutty, like chestnuts roasting on an open fire, kind of a Christmassy kind of taste, or smell, I should say. Decent aroma. Pretty much the kind that you would want from this style of beer. So let's get the taste now. Very mild. So this kind of goes down in a cocoa-y kind of way. With a very, very slight roast. This actually probably has one of the least bites of a roasted quality that I can taste from this beer, or I can taste from this style of beer. Oftentimes I'll taste beers of this style and that roastedness kind of like really jumps out. This quality is more smooth, and I kind of prefer that. Really good, really drinkable, really full-bodied, really malt forward. This is definitely I would say one of the best of this style that I've had. I haven't had too many beers of this style. Of course, I've had the Newcastle, which is eh. I've had the Nut Brown Ale, which I think I liked pretty well, but I had to go back and try that to see how I would compare that to this now, because I think it's been years and years since I've done a review for Nut Brown Ale from Samuel Smith. So I'm going to go ahead and give Mischievous Brown Ale, I'll give it a perfect score, 10 out of 10. I think this really hits it on all cylinders. It really accomplished what it set out to do. Definitely worthy of the English brown ale name, even though it's from the United States of America and Pennsylvania. But I drink this to the cows come home. Great, great representation of the style. Well done, Helltown, and I'm looking forward to maybe trying some more stuff from this particular brewery.